Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As per the usual, I am Kill S. Kill. Greetings and salutations, and welcome back. As you can see here, we are back in Mech Warrior 5 doing part 3 of one of the campaign modes. So, we just eliminated the last of the remaining forces, unless there's another one that's floating around, and we just need to go capture, and we're done with this part of it. So, I thank you all for coming back out to the channel. If you're enjoying the video, please give it a like, and if you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. So without further ado, let's get back into it. Alrighty, so for the most part, we've eliminated majority of the enemies, unless we had some that despawned that we could not kill. But right now we're backtracking our positions. Hopefully we just go back to that area, we can finish our capturing over that, and then continue forward. Because it looks like we got everything else dealt with. We took out the air units. We took out everything else. So unless we have a hidden... Oh, they said we haven't seen a dragon. So I think there's a dragon laying around here somewhere. Or there's one mech that ran past us, then ran for his life because he was getting punched in the face by an Atlas. But we'll find out soon enough. So I'm going to leave my squad here. And I'm going to just go this solo until, in case we need them, so they can chill out. And I might go hit that repair facility one last time. That sounded like a new artillery piece that was actually landing. But we have no enemies on screen. So I'm not sure. Are we getting attacked, or is somebody getting attacked? I don't know. Well, their gun's free, so. Alright, where's the door at? Alright, the door's right there. So zoom back around, and we're essentially going to go back to where that defensive sign is. I presume that's where we need to be to finish. I don't remember this, but we've eliminated all the enemies in front of us, so hopefully it's just something minor that we missed, and we can literally just go pick it up and then head back towards the end of it. Luckily for us, the factory did not get completely ransacked. Door, please. Thank you. So I have a feeling we missed something on the other side. Yep, we missed one.
Substantial damage has been inflicted to the Mech production lines, Commander. We need to clear this site ASAP before this facility becomes unusable.
You guys try and stop fighting me through the doorway? Jesus, man.
Your surrender. All Cruce's Lancer forces, stand down. Mission Mission accomplished. Tikhonov is ours.
Yep, so apparently we completely missed a unit. And then they decided to shoot the doorway. It's like, the fuck, guys? Alrighty. Yep, another battleship won. Another turn bites the dust, and once again, we continue on our march. And hopefully, it gets us to our completion screen, so on the off chance that it shuts down again, which potentially might, hopefully we don't have to worry about it, we can continue on. Let's see, Orion K we can't get that because our salvage points suck, but it is what it is, so we can't get any of the stuff we need or want. So let's see if we see anything that's worth grabbing. No double heat sinks. Let's see, we got 18 points, so the best we can do is the trebuchet. We did that with a 3-man squad. Let's see here. Cruise Lancer Command has accepted the surrender of Terracotta and the major population centers around the planet. While pockets of resistance still exist that are not fermenting, they currently do not possess the number of the coordination to be considered a major threat. The 8th Crix will be indefinitely posted on assignment here to administer the transfer of power to the Federated Suns. From there, they will be tasked with tracking down the remaining resistance fighters and securing a perimeter hold of the entire system. As for the rest of the Lancers, all mech warriors and combat personnel have been granted a month's worth of leave for R&R. All command and technician personnel will remain focused on repairs and refitting our equipment for our next assignment. In a month's time, the Lancers will be breaking apart into individual regiments and for the next phase of Operation Rat. Commander, while this enlisted personnel are on leave, I'll need you to prepare your company for our next target. Be sure to use this month to retool and any battlefield salvage, upgrade weapons, and prep your forces in anticipation for our next fight. With the Lancers divided up to invade multiple targets, prepare your forces to shoulder heavy direct combat operations, but don't neglect speed and utility as we need to remain flexible and many have a need for high mobility operations depending on what is thrown at us. One final item, the liberation of Earthweek's mech factories and her inheritance have yielded a large supply of near-complete mechs. Our techs were able to complete the construction of a number of cataphracts that were on the verge of being operations when we conquered the facility. These mechs will be distributed to all Lancers battalions to replenish our forces lost in this campaign. Commander, your unit will be gifted a fresh cataphract as a combat bonus for the liberation of the factory. You are free to use it as you seem fit. Once we ship out, we will brief battalions on the next objective. For now, get some rest while you can. Be sure to collect any company provisions from the market while you are here all still together, and take the opportunity to perform repairs and refit to your mechs and equipment before deploying to our next assignment. We got 304,000 sea battles, 300 RAP, Cataphract 1X, ERPPC, autocannon 10 burst fire, and AC 10 ammo. So what we'll meet, we will deliberately save it before we do any repairs because of how the game was crashing. So, Battle Mech. I'll refit. Repair. We will sell the trebuchet. We will put the C1X into storage. Oh, never mind. We have one already, so we'll just... I should think it was like, is this the one that we already maneuvered? No, it's not. Okay, cool. We'll sell it because we already have one. So we have no other mechs in use at the moment, or nothing there. We got plenty of ammunition. Let's take a look at the shops. Assassin 2121, Cataphract X, Centaur, Centurion, Grasshopper, Jaeger, 1V, 1-3, Man Panther R. Yep, all those that we have already. We'll see if we got any fresh equipment that we can maneuver. Let's see, AT-20 Rapid Fire is nice. Flamer, heavy rifles, we're actually good in that. Layer, cool. Let's see if we have any more. And then we get the LRM-20 hot loads. Now, as the game progresses, we'll get into the difference between these hot loads, which essentially allows you to fire missiles without a minimum range. They are essentially not they're classified as clan tech, but we're not in the clan tech area, so it's just experimental weapons to begin with, just like the infernal rounds. Let's see here, we'll get some half ammo, get some Hasty half ammo. We got all of the rifle ammo, good. All that stuff looks fine. Alright, so we have one mech that's going to be 38 days out, but that's fine. We will save again. Hopefully it doesn't fuck us. And now if it fucks us, we have time, so we don't need anything really else, so we'll hit depart and let's see here. Mission accomplished. Lancers, Tarkov is officially ours. Lancer Command has accepted the surrender out there. We already know that. We already read that, and we already set that. So we're a depart for 64 days. Set course. So this will set us up for our next segment.
Wave 3 of Operation Rat has begun. From here, the Crucis Lancers will divide and conquer a number of systems, securing our grip of the Tikhonov commonality. The second and third Crucis Lancers' next assignment is to take the world of Tigris. Boasting one of the highest standards of living and well-educated populaces in all of the Capellan Confederation, Tigris has acted as a cultural center and brain trust of the Capellan state for centuries. Bringing Tigris to heel will consolidate the Federated Sun's might throughout the Terran corridor, and further secure our hold of vital jump ship routes into the Lyran Commonwealth. Its conquest will also rob House Liao of a major population center containing some of the Capellan state's brightest minds and wealthiest families, hampering the Confederation for generations. Given the system's wealth and nobility, House Liao has stationed significant defenses on Tigris. With only 2nd and 3rd battalions assigned to this invasion, we should expect to encounter stiff resistance to our occupation, as we will not be able to rely on the same amount of support that we received on Tikhonov. But always remember, the Lancers have already done what not even the Star League could do. We took the unconquerable world of Tikhonov. Compared to that, there is nothing that Tigris can throw at us that we haven't already faced before.
You say that now. And it looks like everybody's there, so we had a jump of 64 days. So all of our mechs are back healed. We're at Tigris. Can't really see the map, but what we're going to do is head into and deploy the rest of the others back to where they came with. So we'll storage there. Okay. This will set up the mission of Tigris, so this will be set up for there. So we'll read the briefing and then probably end this session. But we're about to make a planetfall on Tigris. Aerospace sweeps of our targeted LZs should know opposing forces waiting for us. From the recognition has shown mechs and vehicles forces are currently stationed just outside the largest populated centers. It appears the Capellan defenders will allow us to land on Tigris uncontested. We believe that they are holding these defensive positions anticipating a blitzkrieg similar to our attack on Tikhonov, but that will not be our strategy this time. Unlike Tikhonov, they have major population centers scattered across the planet. Tigris' primary center of power resists in a concentrated cluster of multiple cities and townships called Sigchenshi. The 4 cities. To control Tigris, we only need to neutralize 4 cities to bring it under our control. Excuse me. To do this, the Kelso Lancers will be dropping 40 clicks north of the city behind a small but dense forest named something's Grove. Yorlo's Grove. Our sister unit, the 3rd Cruiser Lancer, will be landing east of the 4 cities on the base of the Granite Fields Mountains. Both battalions will regroup at our planned forward operation base and then move into initiative coordinated pincer strike against the 4 cities. Before we can move against the 4 cities, both regiments of Lancers must secure forward operating bases to prepare for our eventual pincer attack. Our FOBs will be located within Yorlo's Grove. Once planetside, you are advanced to a nav points route till you reach our planned location for the FOBs and clear out any potential hostiles that may be occupying its location. Provided the Capellan defenders maintain their defensive positions, we should be able to secure our FOB with only minimal enemy resistance expected. Good luck, everybody. So we'll do that. Jungle 265, so we gain 10 more tons. Yay! Let's see here. You don't need airstrike. You don't need damage coverage, but we'll take it. So more than enough damage coverage for these next missions. This will be Tigris Part 1. And we still really can't do much, so we will... Well, let's see. We only have 265, so even if we drop down to our Heavy Lance, we still won't have enough tonnage available for... So if we do that, if we do that, and we do that, that leaves us only, well, we have 60 tons to play with, so we can run a 4th squad. So he's in Bay 3, he's in 6, so we can run a 60-ton mech. I believe we have a couple, we have one of it, yes, we have the rifleman available. So yeah, we'll be right at tonnage. So we'll do a quick save. It's getting scary. Every time I want to save it now, I got to make sure it's not going to crash. But before we do it, let's go shop for some stuff. Yeah, Phoenix Hawk K we do not have. Let's see here. We have the 1X. We have the Battlemaster. We have the Black Knight. We have that. We have that. We have Centurion. Cyclops. We don't have a Cyclops yet. I don't think. There's a lot of mech options here. So we have the Marauder M3. Oh, let's see here. So let's just write down these mechs so then we can, I think one of the good things is we can literally just write down what piques our interest and then we can go check our inventory of what we're looking for and see if we have it or not. Man 3. Okay. We have Phoenix 1K. I don't think we have that either. 5SS. SS 6R. Check to see if the 6R. And we have the Wolfhound, so we have the 2R. Black K, we'll check out the Black Knight 7 and see what we have. So we'll go over cold storage. No, we want to do that. We want to go to the battle mechs. Okay, so we don't have the black. Actually, what Black Knight do we have? We have the Black Knight P. Okay, so we need the Black Knight. Let's see, next up we have the Marauder 3M. We need the Marauder 3M. The Orion K. We don't actually, we have the P, but no other Orion, so we need the K. We have the Phoenix Hawk. Okay, so we don't need the Phoenix Hawk. We have the SS. The 5SS. What about the Warhammer 6R? And the Warhammer that we have over here, we have the 6R, so we don't need that. So what we'll do, go back to the mech market, buy these last few mechs that we don't own, that being one of them. We also have to keep in mind so we don't have Cyclops. We can always come back and buy them, but we rather, let's see, 3M, that's 7 mil. So we need that, so we'll buy the MAD. And the Orion 7. We have all those. So the last one we need to buy is the Cyclops for 10. So we don't have the money for him just yet. We have a $5 million upkeep, but that's going to change when we put these all in cold storage and then repair when they come back out. Cold storage. Move to cold storage. And we'll move to cold storage. So we'll get those sorted, and we'll be back with one other mission after this. But I know the moment I start trying to tinker with these mechs, it's probably gonna shut down again. So we're going to just end it here. I thank you all for coming back out to the channel. And until next time, this is Kjell saying have a good night, and we shall see you in the next one.